Imagine a world where you can trade your time for wealth, or where wealth is shared equally among all. Now, what if I told you that these two visions of society, capitalism and socialism, are not just economic systems, but also profound philosophical ideologies that shape our understanding of freedom, justice, and the good life? Let's dive into this captivating critique of both systems. At the heart of this discussion lies the core philosophical idea, the relationship between individual freedom and collective responsibility. Capitalism champions individualism, positing that personal freedom to pursue one's interests leads to innovation and prosperity. In contrast, socialism emphasizes collective ownership and equality, arguing that true freedom can only exist when basic needs are met for all. The significance of this debate in philosophical discourse cannot be overstated. It challenges our notions of justice. What does it mean to live in a just society? Capitalist thinkers like John Stuart Mill advocate for liberty as a means to personal fulfillment, suggesting that individuals should have the freedom to pursue their own happiness, even if it means inequality. On the other hand, socialist philosophers like Karl Marx argue that capitalism inherently leads to exploitation and alienation, where the rich get richer at the expense of the poor. But let's explore the spectrum of perspectives on this issue. On one end, we have libertarians who argue that capitalism is the only system that respects individual rights and freedoms. They believe that any form of government interference, such as wealth redistribution, is a violation of personal liberty. Visualize a bustling marketplace, each person freely trading goods and services, a vibrant dance of economic liberty. On the flip side, we find democratic socialists who advocate for a mixed economy, believing that while individual rights are important, they should not come at the cost of social welfare. They envision a society where essential services like healthcare and education are guaranteed for all, promoting equality and community support. Picture a community garden where everyone contributes and shares in the harvest, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual aid. Now, let's introduce the critics of both ideologies. Some argue that capitalism leads to moral decay, where people become obsessed with profit over people, leading to environmental degradation and social inequality. Visualize a polluted cityscape overshadowed by towering skyscrapers, wealthy elites enjoying luxury while the marginalized suffer. Conversely, critics of socialism warn of authoritarianism, where the state controls every aspect of life, potentially stifling creativity and individual initiative. Imagine a gray bureaucratic landscape where decisions are made far away from those they affect, leading to apathy and stagnation. And here's where the philosophical tension deepens. Each ideology presents compelling arguments, but also reveals significant flaws. Capitalism can foster innovation, but often at the cost of social divides. Socialism can promote equality, but risks limiting personal freedom and economic dynamism. So, where does that leave us? Can we find a balance between the two? Is there a system that embraces individual freedoms while ensuring collective well-being? Here's a thought-provoking question for you. What would a society look like that combines the best elements of both capitalism and socialism? Could it create a new paradigm that celebrates individual achievements while prioritizing the common good? As we ponder this question, consider how these ideologies influence your own life. Do you feel more empowered by the potential for individual success, or do you yearn for a community where everyone's needs are met? In the end, the critique of capitalist and socialist ideologies invites us to reflect on our values and aspirations. It challenges us to envision a society that resonates with our deepest beliefs about freedom, justice, and what it means to live well. So, what's your take? Are you drawn to the vibrant energy of capitalism, the compassionate ideals of socialism, or perhaps a completely new vision altogether? Let's keep the conversation going and explore the philosophical dimensions of our choices.